waste?
It is cause of contaminants in our environment and it's sa paligid.
For you, what is pollution?
Pollution is makikita natin ito sa ating kapaligiran tulad ng sa tubig, sa basurahan, di ba? Yung mga tao nagtatapon lang dyan sa tabi-tabi na kung saan kahit maliit na bagay lang o kahit maliit na piraso ng ating pinatrina, pwede natin ibulsa, di ba? Tapos yung sa tubig, so guys, sa tubig, nagtatapon ng basura na hindi naman dapat.
For me, pollution is the destruction of body. For example, the destruction of the water because of the solid waste like plastic cups, papers, like that. So, thank you, ma'am.
Unplanned and mismanaged tourism development could lead to the destruction of natural resources. What is the obvious effect of this on the environment?
Is there really an effect?
It is pollution. Pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the environment. It is created mostly by human action, but can also be a result of natural disasters. Pollution has a detrimental effect on any living organism in an environment, making it virtually impossible to stay in life. Pollution harms the Earth's environment and its inhabitants in many ways.
Hola! What are the different types of pollution?
There are three main types of pollution. First is the land pollution. Second is the air pollution. And lastly, the water pollution.
Land pollution occurs when the quality of soil changes and the soil can no longer support life. This usually happens when soils are over-fertilized, mixed with waste elements, and full of solid waste. Land pollution is pollution of the Earth's natural land surface by industrial, commercial, domestic, and agricultural activities.
What are the sources of land pollution?
Some of the main contributors to land pollution are chemical and nuclear plants, industrial factories, oil refineries, human sewage, oil and antifreeze leaking from cars, mining, littering, overcrowded landfills, deforestation, and construction beds.
Are there ways to prevent land pollution?
The best way to prevent land pollution is to recycle. Here are a few other ways you can reduce land pollution. Reuse any items that you can, buy biodegradable products, store all liquids, chemicals, and waste in steel-proof containers. Eat organic foods that are grown without pesticides. Don't use pesticides. Use a drip tray to collect engine oil. Buy products that have little packaging. Don't dump motor oil on the ground.
What is the second type of pollution?
Air pollution is also the accumulation of hazardous substances into the atmosphere that danger human life and other living matter.
There are 12 sources of air pollution: automobile emissions, tobacco smoke, combustion of coal, acid rain, noise pollution from cars and construction, power plants, manufacturing buildings, large ships, windmills, roads spray, wildfires, and nuclear weapons. Oh!
Did you know that the average adult consumes 3,000 gallons of polluted air every day? There are also some ways to prevent air pollution. First is to keep your car maintenance up to date. Second, if you have to drive, do your errands at one time. Third, don't buy products that come in These are just examples, but the most important is avoid smoking. Smoking cannot only be harmful for our environment, it is also dangerous for our health. And avoiding this kind of addiction can also be a prevention of destroying tourist spots.
Wow! What is the third type of pollution?
The third type is water pollution. Water pollution is the introduction of chemical, biological, and physical matter into large bodies of water that degrade the quality of life that lives in it and consumes it. It often results of too much gasoline and oil in the water caused by the traffic of boats and ferries. It also occurs when garbage finds its way to seas or even sewage waste leak out and mix with the bodies of water.
So it means that when the tourists are visiting some tourist spots and riding ferries and buses, it may cause pollution.
Actually, yes, but nobody can avoid that. Anyway, tourism can also help in preventing pollution by doing their own simple ways. Not only in preventing, but also in developing the economic status of the country that they are visiting.
What are the sources of water pollution?
Some of the main contributors to water pollution are factories, refineries, waste treatment facilities, mining, pesticides, herbicides and fertilizer, human sewage, oil spills, failing septic system, soap from washing your car, oil and antifreeze leaking from cars, household chemicals, and also animal waste.
Are those the only types of pollution?
No. Solid waste, noise pollution, and visual can be considered types of the pollution. But in our society, land, water, and air are the main types of pollution, or one of the main problems of this generation.
So what is solid waste?
Solid waste can be in the form of voluminous accumulation of uncollected garbage. Plastic bottles and sachets floating bodies of water are along pathways. Solid waste appears when a destination has already exceeded its carrying capacity. A carrying capacity means that the maximum number of individuals that can be accommodated in an area without affecting the state of the environment, the level of sophistication of the visitor, and the social culture of the host community.
Can we prevent solid waste?
We are responsible citizens, and that's the simplest and the right thing to be. How about noise pollution? Have you experienced being in a crowded place where everybody is shouting? Like being in a concert of a famous K-pop band?
How about being in a market like this, where everyone is changing their wonderful kawaran ng preso? Some of these are just examples of noise pollution. But do you know what is noise pollution?
Noise pollution is a human-created noise harmful to health or welfare. Transportation vehicles are the worst offenders with aircraft, railroad staff, trucks, buses, automobiles, and motorcycles, all producing excessive noise. Noise intensity is measured in decibel units. The decibel scale is logarithmic. Each 10 decibel increase in noise intensity. Human perception of loudness also conforms to a logarithmic scale. A 10 decibel increase is perceived as roughly a doubling of loudness.
Can we consider the conversation of some travel guide who is using a megaphone a noise pollution?
Sometimes, loud voices, music, or other noises can only be considered as a pollution when it is produced unnecessarily.
Lastly, visual pollution. It is an aesthetic issue that refers to the impact of pollution that impair one's ability to enjoy a vista or view. Visual pollution disturbs the visual areas of the creating negative changes in the natural environment. Billboards, open storage of street debris, telephone towers, electric wires, buildings, and automobiles are forms of visual pollution.
There are really lots of pollution that we can consider, though they are not part of the main types. But you know guys, by doing simple things in our own ways, can help to prevent those discussed types of pollution. We can help our country to develop tourism. We can also help the youth to have a better future.
But Theo, talking about tourism, do you know what is congestion?
Is it the result of too many tourists in an area at the same time?
Yes, we can also consider it as overcrowding the place. Like that? That is one of the examples of congestion. Congestion often characterized by lack of rest, having a need to
Yes, you're right.
Exploitation of natural resources is an essential condition of the human existence throughout history. Humans have manipulated natural resources to produce the materials they needed to sustain growing human populations. This primarily to food cost production, but many other entities from the natural environment have been extracted. Tourism can lead to overuse of natural resources and eventually exhaustion.
Overdevelopment has brought more problems than benefits among the people. Examples of overdevelopment include the Boracay Island, sprouting of many resorts, Tagaytay City, Baguio City, and Banawe. Problems can accelerate the maturity and decline of any tourist destination.
Hoy, Juday! Bluebird!
Ayun, I think only type of pollution. Pwede.
Yes! You want a
Yung may emotion sa likod talaga.